What up, Frank and fam? So I've decided to start doing a new thing. I'm going to do a vlog. I'm going to, every night, while I'm doing my little bit of decompression ritual, I'm going to talk about how that day went on my road to 18 hours. In 13 weeks, I think 13 weeks, I think I counted right, maybe 12, I'm going to be swinging Indian clubs, a pair of 2-pound Indian clubs, for 18 hours straight. Yeah, so my training is very regimented for this. I get asked a lot about my training, about my recovery, and all sorts of things like that. So, hey, why not talk about it? Why not shoot video of it? So, today, 13 weeks out, what was my training like today? Well, I did some heavy mace work today. Well, everything's relative. Again, keep that in mind. Everything is relative. To me, it was a relatively heavy day. I went 15 kilo steel mace, so 33 pound single arm swing. I did 1 minute with single arm left, 1 minute single arm right, 1 minute 10 and 2s. And then I took a 3-minute pause, nice long pauses to really hit them fresh. And I did that for 5 rounds. The 360s, they felt great. The last 10 seconds of each round was tough, but the 10 and 2s were chill, like easy peasy. 15 kilo single arm 10 and 2s for me is not really a problem. Like I can do that for 30 minutes straight. So I kind of I underestimated myself in my programming a lot in a lot of different in a lot of different aspects, and you're going to see that probably as we go through this, but I'm almost at the end of my first block, so I broke my training up into various blocks. I'm almost at the end of the first block, which means this next block I'll be able to reprogram everything and make them a little more intense, so hopefully you guys will just hear about the, oh my god, I got my ass whooped in the gym today kind of thing, but hey, not every workout's about an ass whooping either, especially when you're doing something for endurance, but yeah, anyways, this workout went crazy well, super well, maybe too easy, maybe just hard enough considering those last 10 seconds of each set of the 360s rocked me. Going forward, reprogramming for the next block, I'll definitely use a heavier mace for the 10 and 2s. And I should have done that this time around, but I didn't want to be grabbing different maces and doing all sorts of that stuff. I wanted to just grab my mace, do my thing. But yeah, it went well. Rest of the day, hung out with the kid. Mondays, which today is, are days off for me for the most part, so I helped out my brother-in-law with a project he's doing, which was super easy. I just had to hit upload on a bunch of stuff, which is nice. And now I am doing my thing, getting ready to go out, get some relax on, and then get some good sleep. My nutrition today was okay. I did have some Tim Hortons, but I prioritized a good high protein option from Timmy's. Chicken and rice for the most part throughout the day. Breakfast, chicken and rice, because I like to eat supper food for breakfast, and chicken and rice is my favorite food. But yeah, so that's how today went. Feeling super confident about today's workout. Was feeling strong, all sorts of strong. Feeling all sorts of confident leading into that 18 hours. I feel so confident, y'all. But we'll see how she goes. Now, my intention with these, again, I'm going to record every day, maybe every second day, crop it all together at the end to create a nice little video to upload. This will be the longest video, I'm sure. Every video after this will be shorter because I'll have less to say. I won't have to explain stuff. But today I had to explain some stuff, so went a little longer than normal. But I'm almost done doing what I'm doing, which means it's almost time to go outside, which means I'm going to end this chunk of the video. 13 weeks to go, feeling all sorts of confident. Today's workout was awesome. Very much looking forward to my work tomorrow and my true proper workout on Wednesday. Much love. So I'm planning my workouts for today. Realized, shit, day 2, and I already forgot to record the vlog thing on the road to 18 hours. So yesterday was another good day. It was technically an active rest day. I did an hour of kettlebell at 5:15 a.m. because people like to work out that early, apparently, and so I work out with them. I teach them a kettlebell class, and I use that as an active recovery, and it works great, or at least it has been so far. So yeah, I did an active recovery kettlebell session at 5:15 a.m. My notes on it was that it went really well, and that it was like pretty chill, pretty easy, which it's supposed to be for me, right? It's active recovery. Later that day, or throughout that day, I just did my thing. I taught a session with a friend, just some mace work, then hung out with my family most of the day, which you cannot be mad at that. Gotta love that. And then in the evening, I taught 2 more mace classes, steel mace flow classes specifically. And in those classes, I don't have to like do the entire class anymore, but of course I am moving around doing my thing. But I also start off with a 5-minute set of swings. All of my classes at Warrior Flow Fitness start with a 5-minute set of swings for my students. And in the first session, well, I always swing with them in the 5-minute set. So in the first session yesterday, I did 5 minutes of single arm samurai swings with the 15 kilo, and that went fairly well. I was a little sore going into it, but it went like really well. I was stoked on it, like relatively easy. And then in the second class I taught, because I was feeling a little bit gassed out, I decided to swing some clubs instead. I did 5 minutes of outward heart shapes with 3 kilo each clubs, so 6.5 pound each clubs, 5 minutes straight of outward heart shape, and that shit was easy. So yeah, all sorts of confident for today's workout, which I'm just about to go do, and I will remember to record the vlog tonight, maybe. And the road continues. Another step forward on the road to 18 hours. Much love, Franken fam. Yo, Franken fam, it is Thursday morning, 5:15 a.m. I believe. I'm here at Warrior Flow Fitness, ready to teach some coffee and clubs, do my thing with that. Forgot to record a video yesterday. I'm still new. It'll get better. Anyways, how did yesterday go? Yesterday was great. Wednesday, technically my day off, which means I only had to teach 1 class and spend all morning doing computer work. So heck yeah, for days off, got the afternoon to chill and just kick it with my family. In the morning also, while the kid was at school, I got my proper session in for well, day 2 of this week. My day 2 this week. The original plan was to do a minute of, I'm gapping on what the program was yesterday. Oh, I was supposed to do 30 hands of Jory swing, so that's 60 pull. So if you count 1 pull on each side, that's 60. If you count 1 pull on each to equal 1, that's 30 hands. That's how that works if you're interested. Anyways, I'm supposed to do 10 rounds of 30 hands with my 18 kilo Jory. Instead, what I did 54 hands of my 6 kg meal, 54 hands of my 12 kg meal. Then I did 12 sets of 30 hands with my 18 kg meal. Finish it off again with 54 hands of the 12 kg, or 18 kg, blah, blah, blah. The 30 hands, 12 rounds was done with 18 kg Jory. It's early. Yeah, and then I did 54 hands, 12 kg meal, and 54 hands, 6 kg meal, and that was the workout. Hopefully that all made sense. Again, it's early. I've only had 1 coffee so far. But yeah, it went well. It went really, really well. Probably could have got a little bit more in it. Probably could have got a little more out of it, but hey, that's what programming's for, right? I figured out this time, program it a little tougher next time. Gotta love that progressive overload. So yeah, feeling super confident. Today is Thursday. I'll try and remember to recap the day tonight, but overall it should be a good day. I get started with coffee and clubs, so you can't be mad at that. So I'm gonna start off by swinging clubs here for an hour, and then I'll do my day. Much love, Franken fam. Yo, it is now Friday, and that means I forgot to record yesterday. Again, it's cool. I'm still learning and getting the schedule. It'll get better. Week 1, 13 weeks to go. Almost the end of my 13 weeks to go here. Yesterday was an active rest day. I did clubs for an hour with some students, like taught a club class. Then I pretty much kicked it all day. Me and my kids hung out, which was awesome. Taught a couple PTs early in the morning. That made it so that I could hang out with my kid for the rest of the day, so that was great. Then I taught a kettlebell class last night. That's again why I call it an active rest. I think I mentioned it before. I do the class through, but I use a lightweight, for me, relatively lightweight, 12 kilos. I'm just doing my thing. If I had to give it like how hard of a class it is for me personally, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would say it is a good solid 3. Again, for my students, it's way more up there, but I take it really easy. I go light, I go just smooth and consistent, really just focused on form, that kind of workout, which is always good to have. Then today, I was supposed to be day 3 of this week, but unfortunately my childcare wasn't able to come in today, so I wasn't able to get my day 3 in. So I'll just have to do it tomorrow. That's life, right? We can't always get the exact way we want things done. So hey, that's life. So tomorrow will be my day 3. Can't remember what my day 3 workout is supposed to be, but I've already decided I'm not doing it. I'm going to do something different. What I'm going to shoot for is 30 minutes of outward heart shapes with a pair of 6 kilo meals, so 3 kilo each, so 6.5 pounds each, for 30 minutes straight outward and then 30 minutes straight inward, hoping to go unbroken between those, but might take a little pause in between. But anyways, that's for tomorrow, and I'll do my best to remember to actually tell you guys tomorrow how that all goes. But hey, that's what's up. Thank you. Much love. Talk soon. So just wrapped up my day 3 workout instead of the end of the day vlog. I figured I would talk now because it's still on my mind. Literally just finished hit stop on the hyperlapse, hit record on this. Went well. 30 minutes outward, 30 minutes inward. Actually went super easy. I'm good at this stuff. I'm feeling all sorts of strong, all sorts of confident. I watched a TV show while I did this. Specifically, I put on a 15-minute long TV show. Reason I did that was so that those last 10 minutes would be in silence. Honestly, like, I'm feeling so confident about physically being able to swing for 18 hours. The trickiest bit is gonna be up here. So mental toughness, huge thing when it comes to this. First time I went to do an endurance event with clubs, I was trying for 10,000 reps with a pair of 4.5 pound clubs, like 4.5 pounds each, and I didn't complete it. I hit 6,000 in some reps. I don't even know exactly how many because I kind of like lost it. Anyways, I like 15 minutes in, or I think a half hour in, someone called me, and I obviously didn't answer the call, and when the call was done coming through, I didn't answer the call, came through, obviously person didn't hold me, call ends, but my music didn't start back up. So for 3.5 hours, I was in silence. Luckily, my brother-in-law and his wife eventually swung by to check on me, and they were able to hit play on some music, but it didn't last much longer than that. My head was already gone at that point. I'm very proud of myself for having gone 3.5 hours without music, but yeah, definitely realized how much the mental toughness plays a factor. So got to train that shit too. So today I did that by doing something I've not done before, which is 30 minutes outward heart shapes into 30 minutes inward heart shapes, like no pauses, minus to switch in between, and just give myself a little, could feel sweat dripping down the back of my neck, so I had to scratch that shit at that halfway point, then got back into it. So yeah, worked something I've never done before, going 30 minutes straight in one direction, 30 minutes straight in the other direction with 3 kilo clubs each. So that's 6.5 pounds each club. So that was good, but it was easy. So I'm glad I gave myself that last 10-ish minutes of silence to have to work through it. That went well too. Just went to the old familiar count. It just counted. Helps a lot for me at least. What else? Oh, and then, so the show that I throw on these shows to distract myself, but it ended up being a little bit of mental training too. I've been watching Last Chance U basketball while I swing, and it's been awesome. Was on the last episode, did not realize that it was the 2019-2020 season that was being filmed for that show. So of course, they miss out, spoiler alert, they miss out on their state final tournament because of fucking coronavirus. Pardon my language, but because of coronavirus. So my little bit of escapism, not today, had that pushed back in my face. Got reminded what March last year was like. All those hopes, those dreams, those, hey, in 2 weeks, everything will be fine. Here we are a year later. But I'm not gonna lament about that. It's just another opportunity to train that mental toughness. Feeling strong mentally right now. Feeling too strong physically. Too strong. Tomorrow is a new day though, technically a rest day, which means I'll just be doing an hour of clubs with some students. Then I teach session 6 of class 3 of my Indian Club certification. So that's all flow that day. So I'll be swinging for like 2 hours off and on in that class, and it's gonna be great. I'm looking forward to that group. I'm so looking forward to them testing. Week after I start class 4, it's been a whirlwind, but another week of training coming up. Excited for this one. I'm gonna edit this all together tomorrow, hopefully post it Monday, and hey, let's get this vlog thing up and running. Much love, Franken fam.